Let's see. Try and get this straight. Oh, you know what? Should probably take my headphone out for this. What's up, guys? We're going to talk about whatever we want to talk about. We'll let a couple people get in here first, then we will get into it. Let's see. I know it's a work day, but I got the day off, so I just figured, why not go live? People liked it last time, and I used to do it often in the past, so. All right, anyways, let's talk about it. First off, the issue with my P320. So I'll tell you the story behind that. I'm always looking for the best deals, always. And I was online, and I've wanted to get a P320 for a while now. I've wanted to test it, see if it'll go off by itself, test its reliability. And then on top of that, I'm thinking back to myself, they have to make one in 40. So I've been keeping my eye out. What's up, Juice? What's up, Juiced Cuts? And so I'd keep my eye out for a 40 Smith & Wesson. Hit the like button when you come in here, too. It really helps the channel, so I'd really appreciate that if you'd hit the like button. Appreciate it, guys. Anyway, so I was really looking for a 40 Smith & Wesson SIG P320, right? And once again, the SIG P320 is in the news due to the situation that just happened recently. I'm sure you guys know about it. Not sure what I can say and can't say on here. Hit the like button when you guys come in. I'd appreciate it. Enrico, what's up, man? Anyway, so I was online, and I finally found it. We were out in Las Vegas for SHOT Show, and I just happened to be looking, and I found... Yep, what's up, Dan? Yeah, I agree. That thing is going to go off by itself. So, what are the odds? I find a 40 Smith & Wesson subcompact P320. So, you know it's an old gun. They haven't made it in 40 in a long time. I happen to find it for a good deal. It comes with 2 mags, 2 holsters that I can sell for 120 to 140 bucks and take that off of my costs. So that gun will end up being like $210 to $230. What's up, Denzel Sinclair? What's up, man? And hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button as you come in. I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, so I get that. And what's up, David? What's up, David? And I'm at the gun shop, and you know, I'm pretty good friends with the people that work at my FFL. I see them all the time. I'm always getting stuff delivered. And they were messing with the P320. They've, for one, never seen a P320 in 40, let alone never seen a 40 Smith & Wesson subcompact P320. And what makes it crazy is when when they're doing my background check and stuff, they mention the trigger. And so I'm like, yeah, I need to try that. And immediately when I felt it, I knew something was off. Because instead of just being like a dead trigger when it's not ready to go, it clicks. And so they were thinking maybe there's like a dry fire upgrade trigger in there to where you can dry fire it. Or it's like a Taurus G3C and it has restrike capabilities. I'm like, I've never heard of that on a P320. All right. What's up, David Rodriguez? What's up, Joker Guns? What's up, Enrico again? What's up? I chase blank down, why run? Hit the like button. If you guys are going to be in here commenting, hit the like button. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And if you do want to send a super chat, I appreciate that as well. I appreciate that. I chase it down. Anyway, so I got that P320, and it seems like there's already something off with it, right? The trigger, you pull it, and what the rumor is online on like SIG forums and stuff like that is that it releases the striker and then it releases the sear. I just don't see how it would be designed that way. And the fact that it's in 40 means it's an older gun. I think we have a P320 that's either going to be 1, unreliable, 2, have trigger issues, 3, it might be able to go off by itself. And that would be absolutely insane, and that's exactly why I got it, to test these guns. Because half the country doesn't think a P320 goes off by itself. The other half that are Glock fans, we know for a fact, we've seen too much evidence that P320s do in fact go off by themselves. It's been caught on camera way too many times. What's up, Bill's Bourbon? What do I think about the ICE? The reason why no one is touching on that situation is because YouTube. YouTube will mess with your account. First of all, I already get, messed with on YouTube. But 2, they'll mess with you based off your views or based off things you say. So, all I know is it's very hard being law enforcement. All I know is it's extremely hard when everything else is going on top of that. But it was sketchy. It's a tad bit sketchy. But we'll see. I haven't looked too much into it. I appreciate that, King Tech Reloads. Appreciate that. Hit the like button. But anyways, that's awesome that we got a subcompact 40 P320. But what are the odds that a P320 was involved in that situation? Like, out of everything in the world, what are the odds that a P320 is the thing that may have caused it, started it, or, happened? So it's absolutely crazy. All right, I'll start answering questions now. Let's see. Let's see. What's up, Craig? What's up? And hit the like button if you guys don't mind. What's up, Dennis? Okay, is there any updates for the SD9VE? The SD9VE is a great gun. Phenomenal gun. The new Smith & Wessons are crazy. And for the amount of money that gun costs, it doesn't feel the best quality, but it's great. And there are a lot of guns that I have that don't feel like they're really good quality, but it's just the feeling of them, right? They had to, spend a little less somewhere to make the gun cheaper, right? But overall, it runs. I've never had an issue with it. All right. Thomas said, surprised you don't have a PPK. I've been bidding on PPKs. I haven't won one yet, but I've been bidding on them. So I will be getting a PPK eventually here. Don't bring a gun to a fist fight with cops. That's the only thing I would say as well. I don't go to situations like that. I have 3 kids and a wife. What makes me go crazy is where do these people find the time to, do this stuff? Sure, if that's what you believe, that is your right to go and protest. I'm all for it. First Amendment, Second Amendment go hand in hand. You can be there. You can even be armed at protest. Both sides do it, right? And for me, honestly, I don't lean any specific way. I have my beliefs, and they tend to be a tad bit more conservative. But politics in general, presidents, people in Congress, I don't respect any of it, honestly. It's a lot. Everything's about money for these people. So honestly, I do have my views. I'm a Christian, but at the same time, I don't, I vote for what is best in the moment and what is going to give me my gun rights and what I think is going to give me my gun rights, because that always changes. But I do it. I vote based off my children and my wife, and it is what it is. But in terms of politicians, they're all crooked. They're all ridiculous. They're all bad people. I'm just being honest. They spent like $18 million in 1 year on SA cases for congressmen. $18 million that could be going, to building our country better, the roads here, whatever the case may be, ridiculous. But yeah, you can't bring a firearm and be engaged in stuff. Like if I go to a bar and sorry, that's a bad example. I don't drink though. So if I go to a restaurant and I'm carrying, I can't push someone. I can't pick a fight with them. If I have a gun on me, I am not allowed to start anything. And that's just the rules of owning a gun. That's the law. You cannot be on offense in any situation. And Dennis, I have done a video on the SDV. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. All right, let's see. Who else said something? My uncle got a black P320 full size in 9. Never went off on its own. Okay, the thing about the P320s is just because it doesn't go off on its own in the first 100 rounds, first 200 rounds, first 300 rounds, doesn't mean it won't go off. The real way to check is get your springs out, your sear springs, everything in that gun, and measure it. You're going to need extremely precise measurements, though, because that's the problem with a lot of this stuff, are the springs are all jacked up. But that doesn't mean it can't go off on its own. Quick question, what's the difference between a Glock 26 Gen 4 and a Gen 5? The Gen 4 is different. It still has finger grooves, is the biggest thing. Finger grooves, it is a different barrel than the Gen 5. The Gen 5 is better recoil control. Overall ergonomics are a little different without those finger grooves, so that's the main differences. They're both great, though. Honestly, I'd say go with what's cheaper, even though the Gen 5s do recoil less. You can always find them used at about the same price. All right, my uncle. All right, let's see. Hi, Spin, big fan. Hey, what are your opinions on converting my Glock 22 to shoot 357 SIG? I'm all for it, but keep your 40 Smith & Wesson barrel. Guys, hit the like button when you come in. I'd appreciate it. Keep your 40 barrel. What I would do, I'm actually carrying a 357 SIG shield right now. I can't show you, but I'm literally carrying, here, I'll show you the holster. This is my shield holster. Look at the trigger guard. I literally have a 357 SIG shield on me right now. It's a 40 converted to 357. The way I think on it is, even though the recoil is a tad bit different, carry 357 SIG for the power, and then train with 40 Smith & Wesson. It'll be a tad bit different, but that's the way to save money and still carry a 357. Dennis, I appreciate that, man. What's up, Chad? What's up, Chad Beelman? How's it going? While you are so scared to speak your mind because of views, I hear you. No, it's not necessarily of views. That would get tons of views. It's about the fact that I've built all this. I've worked so hard, countless hours, endless hours. Every single day I work on this stuff. I don't want it taken away. That's all it is. When you work this hard, unfortunately, you do have to worry about that. It just is what it is. Let's see. I really think SIG has a real problems. Do you have confidence in the P320? Not at all. I know for a fact the P320 has issues. And I know that because my P365 springs are made like in the same area of the world, India, Mexico, and I forgot the other place they're mainly made. Mainly in India, though. Their springs are made in the same place as the P365. You cannot take a hammer-fired gun and convert it to an FCU, striker-fired pistol, and expect the same results. You just can't. You're cramming something in just to save money on the machines for the frame, just to save money on the machines for the slides. It's sketchy. Let's see. What do you think about the Overwatch Precision that drop and click? Overwatch Precision is solid. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate that. Let's see what the question is. Are you planning on doing a review of the Masada Slim Commander Elite? I'd like, since you gave a donation, I will add that to the list. That'll go on the list. Stay tuned for it. Give me a couple weeks, and we'll review the Masada Slim, because I love the Masada Slim. I just don't have the new version. I appreciate that, man. And when you guys donate, tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you want me to review. A lot of my money goes back in the channel. That's why I constantly have new stuff. So, and also check out Blacksmith Tactical for holsters. Code SBM for 10% off. The best holsters in the world. Let's see. I want to get a Glock 20. Let's see. Is a gun show considered a private sale? We can't do that in my state, but yeah, basically, depends where you are, I guess. What made you switch carry ammo from Extreme Defenders to Double Tap? I carry both Double Tap and Extreme Defenders. I carry both. I try and plan it out. Like, Extreme Defenders are more for like my 9mm and my 380s due to less power and less expansion and less getting through clothing and layers. But I carry both. I love Underwood Extreme Defenders. Do I have a Kel-Tec P40? I do not. I do not. I was going to get a Glock 27, but I cheaped out and got a Taurus G3C and 40 for $199. Hey, it is what it is. I like the G3C and the G2C, but my 40 G2C shoots like little chunks of metal back at you when you're shooting. But it's a good shooting gun. It really is. Normal Ahmed, how do I feel shooting the Glock Gen 6s at SHOT Show? The Gen 6s, I have a review up on the channel if you want to watch it. Also, guys, hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the like button. If you guys want to drop a super chat donation, you can do that too. But make sure you're telling me what you want me to get with it. Anyways, the Gen 6, it is flatter than the Gen 5s, hands down. Flatter. 2, the trigger on it is phenomenal. It has a great trigger. The trigger it's different. It's not the same trigger. Because of the flat face design plus how your finger holds it, it's a completely different trigger. The texturing, completely different. But I'll say the number one most noticeable thing is the palm swell on it. You can barely... So, when you look at a picture of the Gen 6 Glocks, you don't get the whole picture just by looking at it, if that makes sense. When you feel it, you immediately notice the difference. Immediately. The palm swells, the texturing. You're like, oh yeah, this is a completely different gun. It may look very similar, but it's a completely different gun. Glock did an amazing job on it. Phenomenal. The bads, I didn't see anything bad about it, honestly. I don't have one bad complaint about the Gen 6, and I have them coming in for the next week or two, so stay tuned. We'll be doing a full-length review. We'll probably burn them down 1,000, 2,000 rounds through it in one video, whatever the case may be. M&P 40 Shield, love it, but my polymer frame looks different from all the other ones. Respect, I love the Shield 40. I keep all OEM parts. I appreciate the answer. OEM parts is a myth. Now, for a lot of companies, that might matter, but for Glock, Smith & Wesson, Springfield Armory, it doesn't. I have a Springfield Armory that's like, I don't know, 50% aftermarket. Runs 100% reliable. That's my Hellcat by True Precision. Majority of my carry guns that are Glocks all have upgrades, like the Trigger Shark trigger. It's just a big upgrade, and with Glock's tolerances, the chances of having issues are very slim. And as long as you test your gun, you're not going to have issues. You just have to test your gun. That's all it is. What's up? Will Alley, what's up, man? I appreciate that. Yeah, we got more lives coming for sure. Finally got my Echelon full size. You gotta love the Echelon. It is so smooth, very little recoil, great ergonomics, great sights, rail, great serrations, has wings on both the middle of the slide, the rear of the slide, optics ready, the best system in the world. I think the Echelon will be the next military. I really do think it'll win the contract as long as they can get low enough on price. Because the military is done with the P320. Thoughts on carrying 380? Is a Bodyguard 1.0 enough for protection? That's a tough question. I carry 380 all the time. But right now, I actually have a 40 in the pocket. I got my car PM40. For the 1.0, the only thing about it is it's slower. It's a great gun. It's reliable, but it's slower. Typically speaking, in self-defense, you need 3 rounds at 3 yards for 3 seconds. So I would say maybe as your main carry, I would get a different backup. And you can find really cheap backups with capacity, like a Hellcat. You can find a used Hellcat, a used Glock 26. And I'd carry your 1.0 when you're doing fun stuff like going to the park with your kids, playing football in the backyard, walking around the house. Yeah, I'm carrying appendix right now, but when I'm at home, I just pocket carry. So having a pocket carry is a great gun. Got the KKM 357 in my Glock 23 Gen 5. Respect, that's a heck of a setup. 23 Gen 5 is a beast. Get the Trigger Shark trigger for it. Yeah, the fact that you used to carry a P320. Yeah, let's ride the wall with that 40. Ride the wall. It's the only way to carry. Have I seen the ballistics on Federal Premium HSTs? I have. But they don't compare to double tap. They just don't. There's no ammo out there that are big companies. When you're a specialty manufacturer, just like double tap, that's where you get real performance out of stuff. Hold on, I gotta get a sweatshirt on. Hit the like button, guys. It's cold as can be where I live. It's been freezing cold for a while now, so. All right, let's see what else. Yep, I have one. Okay, let's see. Ruger RXM used for $315. You can't beat it. Just stay tuned. No, I don't have any additional frames for the RXM because at the end of February, I talked to Magpul at SHOT Show. They're dropping the subcompact frame for the RXM. They're dropping the subcompact frame for the RXM. Big win. Huge move by Magpul. Huge move by Ruger. Huge. So I'm waiting for that. That'll be at the end of February, and I'll have one coming in for you guys. The Taurus, yes, it shoots little chunks of metal back at us. We were at Vegas last year, and we were shooting at the range, and it was hitting us. And at the range here, it was hitting us. But that's not every Taurus. That was ours. Oh, we got another super chat. What's up, Juice Cuts? I appreciate that, man. Love your videos. I watch them daily. Keep doing your thing. Oh, yeah, that's my goal. I plan to give everybody something to watch every single day. I don't like when I don't have anything to watch. I don't like when I don't have anything to listen to while working. I think it's extremely important to put out content for everyone every day. I appreciate that, man. Let me know if there's anything you want me to review specifically. All right. America, 250 years old. America, we were at the hockey game the other night, pro hockey game. You look at our flag, the USA flag, there's no better flag in the world. That flag is so perfect. I don't know why I started thinking that. We live in the best country in the world. The fact that you can open carry at a protest and not get mowed down is phenomenal. Where can you do that? Nowhere. America's the only place. America's the only place you can go outside, at least in my state. I could have 10 guns on me. It's unbelievable. America is the greatest country in the world. I know there's a lot going on right now. Lots of beefs, lots of fighting. I wish it would stop. I wish the country would come together. I wish we would just be happy to all be Americans. But it's chaos. And we live in the best country in the world. I really wish it wasn't like that. Really wish it wasn't. Yabul 2679. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. But like I said, if you guys make any donations, make sure you tell me where you want the money to go. Tell me if there's anything you want me to review. I'm down to review anything. You guys know that. Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. I put a lot back into the channel. All right, thoughts on a Glock 30S with a 507K? Yep, great setup. With the TLR7A, unbelievable setup. Or you can go with the Dove Mounting Solutions. And for like $100, you get a plate, code SBN for 10% off. You get a plate and just mount your optic right on top. But yeah, if you get it milled, that's a better option. So definitely. I'm looking to start carrying. Was wondering what 9mm you'd recommend for someone who wants the smallest and easiest gun to carry that doesn't suck to shoot. The 938 Kimber. Oh yeah, the 938, the Kimber Micro 9, the CSXE 365. Out of those, CSXE. The CSX is a phenomenal gun. Just break it in, put 300 rounds through it, so that trigger's really nice and loose for you. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. And to my wife, if you're watching, can you grab my other Hope 360 hoodie in the closet and bring it down for me? If you're watching, I don't know if you are, but there's a chance. I thought I'd ask. So I would go CSX. I would go P938, Kimber Micro 9, then P365. I have a Kimber Micro 9 comp. That is flat as can be. So that, you might even want to consider that. The Kimber Micro 9 comp is phenomenal. Great gun. What do I think about the new Canik Prime radio? Great. It looks sick. I'll probably get around to reviewing some more Caniks. I know a lot of people are on that Canik wave. I've just had bad experiences with Caniks. What do you think about the Beretta PX4 Storm compact carry? Oh, the Beretta PX4 Storm. Over the CZ75 all day long. The Beretta Storms are insane. Their reliability is so crazy. Their testing they undergo was so crazy. They tested all the PX4s in 40, so you know they're built to last. Oh, yeah. CZ75 is solid as can be, though, but I just recommend the PX4. When I'm on YouTube, it's just to see what you drop daily. I appreciate that, Noble. I appreciate that. Lots more content coming. Lots more. What up, bro? Shout out from Detroit. Yep. Hey, from my hometown. What's up, man? Good thing you got the full-size Echelon in Detroit for your home. That's smart. Full-size Echelon, can't beat it, especially in Detroit. LCP Max, great gun. Great get-off-me gun. Appreciate it. That one, please. Thank you. Oh, a $20 super chat. Thank you, man. Ya boy. Thanks, babe. I live in Virginia, and our new governor is going to impose tyrannical gun laws. Pray for us, bro. Dang. Here's the thing. It's your governor. That doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go through. I hope he doesn't. I hope you have some stuff that'll be grandfathered in. So if you own stuff right now, thank you for that. And if you want me to review anything specifically, let me know. But the thing about that is, if you already own the product, chances are to be grandfathered in. So if they restrict your mags and you already have a 15 rounder, let's say, you might still be able to use that. It all depends, but just stay in the fight. Battle it, right? I live in a state where the gun laws are starting to go downhill. We have great gun laws to an extent, but they're starting to fight it. We thought about leaving, but if we leave it, my state's going to be abandoned. If everyone thought like that, we'd all leave and this state would be overran. So it's a very hard decision to make, but stay in the fight. Let's see. Which compact Glock switches to 40 and 357 SIG? So the Glock 27, the Glock 22, and the Glock 23 are the main that you'd probably carry. Obviously, there's larger Glocks that you can do that too. Anything 40 Smith & Wesson, you can convert to 357 SIG and 9. So any gun in 40, especially Glocks, you can convert to 357 SIG and 9mm. So if you buy a 40, you have 3 calibers you can run. You just need conversion barrels. More like 5 to 6 rounds at 0 to 15 yards in 2 seconds based on the updated data. Hey, same thing, 5 to 6 rounds. That's a Bodyguard 1.0. What's up, David Becker? What's up, man? What's up, RP Tactical? Smash that like button. I agree. Thank you, RP Tactical. I appreciate it. Hit the like button. I appreciate that. Drop a comment. Let me know if you just type in the comments. I'll answer whatever. Bought my 25 because of you. Thanks, bro. Oh, 25 is an animal. The Glock 25 is a very, it went under the table. No one really noticed the gun. The Glock 28, the Glock 25 are phenomenal 380s. They are so flat. They have capacity. They're just flat and reliable. The Glock 25 is nasty. Oh, you got a Glock 26? Okay, even better. The Glock 26 is the best 9mm in the world. There's nothing better. It is flat. It has unlimited capacity. It's small enough to carry. And like I said, it's always going to be reliable. Let's see. What's up, Coda Smith? Thoughts on carrying a spare mag? I always carry a backup mag. Either 2 guns or a backup mag. You got to have it. And it's not necessarily for reloading. It's for malfunction clearing. If your gun really has issues in the moment, you're going to need a new mag. But chances are you'll never use it. What's a good weight for 9mm and plus P or no? So I like the double taps that in 9mm that are, I believe they're 77 grain. You can't beat them. 1, they make your gun lighter. 2, they're nasty in terms of how fast they go. So get the double, and Code SBN, of course. Use it. Can you make more content of your compact and full-size collection? Yep, I got you. Plus, I got full-size Glock 45 coming soon, Gen 6, and I got a 19 Gen 6 coming soon. So stay tuned for that. You caught the Rideout Arsenal Dragon. I was trying to put people on it months ago. Respect. What makes a hotter, more comfortable? Oh, holster. A wedge. A wedge. Or the clip you're using. This is the most comfortable setup in the world. This is a monoblock, a claw, and a wedge with a mid-height sweat guard. Code SBM for 10% off. This is Blacksmith Tactical. All these are, right? That wedge makes a massive difference, and it's only like $6. And then here's a taco holster. You got your meat, pico de gallo right here. You got your guac, your lettuce. Blacksmith Tactical, you can't beat it. This is for the 26X. Same setup. Monoblock, claw, wedge. That's the best setup. Even on my flex rig from Blacksmith, wedge, claw, and you can't run a monoblock on these, but from the same company, discrete carry clips. You can't beat it. All right, let's see. Sent Happy Poop. Thanks, Mass Banditos. I appreciate that. Hey, it's money. It's money, right? All right. So sorry, guys. I got to skip a bunch of these to catch you up. Let's see. Hit the like button when you guys get in here. Yep. The PX4 is great but ugly. It grows on you. I didn't think it looked good at first, but it definitely grows on you. Hold on. I got to switch hoodies. I'm right here, though. Sorry, I don't like that hoodie. I mean, I do. It's just too warm right now. That's all I meant by that. Oh, yeah. Now we're feeling good. All right, now I got to catch up on this. Hit the like button, guys. My bad, my bad. All right. Palmetto State Armory is a lot of different SAR 9 variations, too, for $199. What's your thoughts on these pistols? I like my SAR, actually. I'm shocked I got the subcompact. It's actually a good gun. No reliability issues. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's solid. And so I'm assuming the bigger ones are too. A lot of people claim the SARs are good guns. I don't have enough experience with other models, only the subcompact Gen 2, and it's a good gun. What's up, Mike C? It's good to know that you're lead your family through Jesus Christ. That's the only way. Look at our country. Look at the world. Do you think that our world is going in a good direction right now? It's chaos. I mean, regardless of your beliefs, it's chaos right now. It doesn't matter what side you're on. It's chaos. And so who else do you have to turn to? You only can focus on your wife, your kids, and God. And just work hard and, keep out of the way. I don't want to be a part of all the chaos going on. I want to live my life, make money, take care of my family, and, make memories traveling and stuff, That's why there's nothing better than going to the range, I don't know. Nothing better than the range, spending time with your kids. That's my life. I don't do anything. Literally, I do nothing. Travel every now and then. Spend time with my wife every night. Spend time with my kids every night. Go to the range. That's about all I do. Nothing better than that. What's up, Savage Lee? My everyday carry, Ruger Alaskan and 454 Casull. Dang City Boys and your 9mm. Wheel guns are real good. Love the 454 Casull. I was about to get a Ruger. Let's see real quick. Let's see where it's at. Here we go. Here's some nasty, nasty stuff right here. Here's some nasty stuff right here. Look at this. 454 Casull. I never ended up getting it. Someone bought it when I went to go buy it. 360 grain going 1,500 feet per second. 360 grains going 1,500 feet per second. There's only one person who can do that. All right, let's go. What's up, Mauer Army? Oh, yep, no problem. Higher velocity. Oh, shoot. Message retracted. I appreciate the super chat anyways. Thanks, man. What's up, Spin? I've been commenting on all your videos trying to get you to review a P224. I'm looking for it. Trust me. I'm trying to find one used at a good price in 40 so we can convert it to 357 SIG and 9mm. Thanks, man. I don't know why the message was retracted, though. What's up, Lasterpiece? I bought a 26 because of you, and I haven't looked back. Not a Glock guy, but from watching you. Oh, the 26 is unreal. There's a reason why I have almost 30 Glock 26s. You can't beat it. The 26, 27, 33. The best 3 guns from a series ever made. Hands down. All right, let's see. Do you like lights that stick out beyond the barrel? I don't mind them. It doesn't matter to me, really. I don't have a preference. The OG P3AT 380, great gun by Kel-Tec. Have I tried a zero carry holster? I have not, Dave. Sorry. Crisis King. Yes, sir, Savage Lee. 380, good stopping power in the winter, even thicker layers of clothes? No. 380s do not have good stopping power, and they definitely don't expand, especially while going through clothing. That's what Underwood Extreme Defenders are, or Double Tap actually designed a 380 that is designed to be shot out of a short barrel, because when you have a shorter barrel, you lose velocity, and it's meant to get through clothing, absorb the clothing, and still expand. So ammo matters. I know a lot of people are going to tell you, oh, carry the gold dots at your local gun store, carry the SIG ammo. No, get specialty ammo. When it saves your life, you'll understand why. Let's see. What's up, John Valley? I appreciate that. I'm going to scroll all the way down. Let's see. We need more 80% builds and Glock clones on the channel, Spin. I got you. Appreciate it, AZ Desert Reaper. Hit the like button, guys. I appreciate it. Hit the like button. Gatorade on my bed. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Hey, Spin, just popping in to say hi while I work. Ruger Security 380 and Beretta 84BB. Oh, yeah, I'll be getting the Security 380. I'll be getting the Security 9. Trust me, we have all this stuff coming. You just got to give me time. It obviously costs money. And like I said, if anyone gives donations, tell me what you want me to review. But definitely the Security 380, solid gun. Thoughts on the Taurus TX9? Haven't shot it yet. I'll try it. I like some Tauruses. I don't like others. It is what it is. I like 60% of Tauruses and 40% I don't like, if that's fair. And I have a lot of Tauruses. What's up, CBRLSX? If they innovated the round, do you think a double stack 25 ACP would sell? Think about it. Oh, yeah. That would be crazy. That's what I was saying. Make a 30 super carry full size. You would get nasty capacity. You would get 20-something rounds in a Glock 19. I don't get it. Just like the 25 auto. I think that thing would sell because there's nothing like it. If you're the first to do something, it can either go really good or it can go really bad. So all depends. Everyone's into their full sizes. They don't think... See, YouTubers and gun tubers, they don't have to work during the day, right? They do YouTube. So why do they have to shrink their gun down? They probably live on a plot of land with a range. They don't have to shrink their gun. A lot of them don't have kids. They don't have to worry about playing with them and having a gun. A lot of people just don't tell it how it is. There's no way you can be an active father and carry a full size all day long. You know what I mean? So pocket pistols are phenomenal. They're great. What's up, Robert? What's up, man? I got my triplets. I got the 26, 27, 33. The best. Unreal. Appreciate it for being a member, man. Nice hands, feet. 11. What's up, man? How you doing? I have a 43X MOS with gallon optic and TLR7 for everyday carry. What is the best holster? Let's see. Again, Blacksmith Tactical. Blacksmith Tactical. Code SBM for 10% off. You can't beat them. You can't beat them. Blacksmith for everything. I have a Blacksmith for my 43X. I absolutely love it. All right, let's see. Comps or ports? I like ports. I like ports. And it's all depends how it's done, really. I prefer ports, but if they do the comps right, then yeah, it doesn't really matter. Buffalo Boar hard cast and 380. Yeah, I have some Buffalo Boar 380. Yep, Buffalo Boar, Underwood, double tap. Can't beat it. They're like the trifecta. Let's see. What's my favorite GTA game? I don't really play bodyguard or video games. Sorry, I said bodyguard. Another cool review would be the SIG P229 and 40. I've done the 229 and 40. Oh, I haven't converted it though. Yeah, I have one. I could do it. I could. I've reviewed I got my 229 for like $335 and 40. Phenomenal gun. If you could only use one pocket rocket in the world, what would you trust with your life? Dang. LCP Max. I have a car PM40 in my pocket right now. LCP Max. Or sorry, CM40. My PM40 we still have to test. Let's see. Yep, definitely Ruger LCP Max. Definitely. If Gatorade is a Glock in the drink world, what gun would be a Powerade? Oh, because Powerade does have some decent flavors. I would say, I don't know. Probably, I don't know. It all depends what you mean by that. All right, Savage Lee. That's me. Honestly, retired. Hardly ever leave my home full size. Yeah, if you can carry it, why not? You know what I mean? If you can carry a full size gun, sure. I just like being comfortable. I mean, look at me. I'm in sweatpants and a hoodie. I'm not working with a belt on today, tools on my waistband. You know, I'm just chilling. I want to be comfortable. Chilling with the family and the kids. Taurus G3C upgraded with Lakeline upgrades. Lakeline makes solid products. And they really devote themselves to Taurus. That is huge. I live in Oklahoma and all my pistols are compact and full size. The second you carry a small gun, and I shoot mainly small guns. I'm legit better with small guns. I'm better at shooting with small guns than I am full size and compact. It just is what it is. You're going to get good with whatever you train with. It does not matter what it is. Let's see. Blue Powerade is superior. I would cheat on Gatorade. Woo. So if Glock was Gatorade, Powerade might be Springfield Armory. I said it. They just need to release a pocket pistol, and they'll be, you know what I mean? Like, Springfield's really doing it. Which double tap in 380 do you recommend to carry again? I think it's 77 grain or 80 grain. Thoughts on the PO7? Just got one. It's a good gun. It's a good gun. Solid. Let's see. All CZs are solid. They are. But upgrading the trigger on some of them, the hammer-fired versions, is, a huge upgrade. All right, Jimmy C, have you put many rounds through that Baby Rock 45? Thoughts? I love that gun. My BBR 3, not a BBL. Easy, guys. BBR 3.1 Rock Island Armory has porting, 10+1. It's about this tall. Phenomenal gun. One of my favorite guns that I bought last year. Phenomenal gun. Hit the like button, guys. I'd appreciate it. Hit the like button. The BBR is a great gun. Just make sure you follow the guidelines for swapping out the guide rod. All 45s, like the one I have right here, you have to swap out the guide rods on it and the springs, earlier. Like my XDS is like 1,300 rounds. You got to swap the guide rod out because 45 is just an animal. Let's see. Hellcat in the house. Let's go. Love the Hellcat. What's up, Bulbasaur? What's up, man? Let's see. ManZMS. Springfield Mod 2 and 45 is a beast. Love the Mod 2. Love all XDSs. Love all XDs. Doesn't matter. And in 45, it's nasty. I got an XD Mod 2 right there. Subcompact. Phenomenal. In stainless. Nasty recoil control. Nasty recoil control. Hit the like button, guys. I'd appreciate that. How's the new Gen 6 Glocks? Phenomenal. When they release the 26 Gen 6, 27 Gen 6, they're going to be phenomenal. The Glock 29 Gen 6, the Glock 30 Gen 6, going to be nasty. The ergonomics are so different because of that palm swell, the texturing, the beaver tail, and you don't need those crappy back straps anymore. You don't. It's The gun's completely different. And I can't say anything, but I can't confirm anything. But from my understanding, based off people I talk to, they're going to be bringing us the models we want. They're going to be bringing us the models we want. Trust me. We're going to be getting that 26. We're going to be getting that 27. We're not going to be getting a 33, I'm pretty sure. But we'll get a 29. We'll get a 30. And you know what? As long as we get a 23, 22, 27, we can convert that to a 357 SIG. And you'll have a Gen 6 357 SIG. But they are bringing the 27. They are bringing the 26. I have complete faith in it. Like I said, from my understanding, I can't confirm it. But from talking to a couple people, sounds like, you know, they're going to just drop random models as we go. A video a couple years ago, and you referenced you had 3 cars and none were working correctly. What made you... The break-in period. The break-in period on cars. That's what it was. At first, I didn't know you needed a break-in period. And the one I bought used had a dead trigger. But the second you break them in, they're solid. If you put 200 to 300 rounds through them, they run like crazy. Run like crazy. So, yeah, that's the thing about cars. They need a break-in period. I didn't really know that at first. So, you know, all this is about learning. It's nonstop learning. I don't know, you know, half the stuff. But I learn as I go, and I really focus on learning. And I throw my headphones in all day at work, and I'm constantly absorbing knowledge, constantly absorbing information. You know, it's a journey for all of us. We're only all getting better. As long as you're going like this, you're good. You don't have to be the best, but as long as you're getting better, that's what everything in life's about, right? For MOS, Blacksmith Tactical. Healthkin, I have a Ruger Security 380, best gun for me. Love your channel, Spin. I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Thanks for supporting it. Security 380 is a phenomenal gun. You get a lot, you know, in a small package. No diddy. Hit the like button. Let's see. Austin Stewart, what's up, man? I appreciate you. Put the Tyrant trigger in my Echelon 4.0, and man, is it amazing. Yeah, I got one in my Hellcat. Tyrant makes good stuff. Tyrant really does, especially for Springfield Armory. It's like Apex and Smith. Apex and Glock. Springfield and Tyrant. You know, there's like some triggers that work for brands, but there's some triggers that are just phenomenal with certain brands. And that's what Tyrant is in the Springfields. Let's see, if they came out with an Echelon as a subcompact, 100% I'm picking it up. I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing a subcompact Echelon. All they really need to do is get a new frame for it. It's already got an FCU. I really think we're going to see one. You can make a compensated 4.0 subcompact. It would be nasty. Just nasty. And yeah, the 4.0C is just a tad bit too big to carry. I actually have a video, a YouTube short, talking about the Echelon. How it would be the perfect gun, but it's a tad bit too big. What's up, man? I appreciate that. What's up, Huck B? Thank you. What's up, Spin? Watch for Oklahoma. Hey, does a Picatinny rail for Gen 3 Glock 26 hold up? I'd say get the 26X. The pick rail I have for my 26, it's just so big. It's too big. It holds up, but it's too big, and it messes with your holster options and so on. I would say get the 26X or the Nomad Defense. Let's see. Captain Communism. Springfield doesn't even make half the guns you like from Springfield. Yeah, of course it's HS product. Croatia's a beautiful place. Croatia has great engineering. Croatia's high-end. People look at Croatia and they see it as some dirty, terrible country. Croatia is nice as can be. High-end. Great engineering. They make phenomenal guns. Thank you, HS product. Because the XD, XDS, Echelon, we all know that Springfield imports them. We know that. That's not what it's about. That's Springfield Armory is HS product. We all know that. Phenomenal guns. I have no problem with that. No problem with that. Tauruses are, you know, your SIGs are made in India. Your SIG parts are made in India. So Croatia, India, Croatia has big money, super high-end, beautiful country, great engineering, and India. They have a poop fest. Nothing against anybody. But they have a poop festival where for like a week long, they throw poop at each other. I just watched a documentary about it. They literally go out, they save up all the cow poop for years, and then they just throw it at each other and bounce. It's like Croatia. You know, do you really want your springs made there? You know, nothing against anyone, though. I'm telling it how it is. Gatorade on my bed. As a female, I really like the Glock 43. 43 is a phenomenal gun. I just got one that I upgraded like 5 months ago. Phenomenal gun. Throw a Trigger Shark in there, though. Code SBM for 15% off. It's phenomenal. Hit the like button, guys. I'd appreciate it. On top of that, if you do donate anything, make sure you tell me what you want it for. I want to start making a list of what everyone wants to see. Oh, yeah, listen to this. I have an High Point AR coming on the way. Now, before you just jump up, you know, go crazy, High Point actually released a competitive AR. It's not their old guns. It's not the JHP 40 I have sitting in the safe. It is a legit firearm that was built well. Everyone at the gun shop was extremely impressed by it. It's a high point, but an AR. It's literally phenomenal. You will be mind blown when I review it. So stay tuned, guys. Let's see. XD40 I bought for $330 has been a beast. Yep. Miles, great choice. XD40, can't beat it. And you can get all Springfield's used for super cheap. They will last you a lifetime. What's up, Dr. T? What's up? Gatorade on my bed. Hey, Bulb. Austin, would you put a aftermarket magwell on the Echelon 4.0C? I would, but for carry, that just makes it stick out more. But yeah, I would. What's up, Bulbasaur? Oh, hey, have you ever shot a gun? I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Do you ever trade in any of your guns? No, I don't. I do not. I'm a collector through and through. I've thought about it, but I'm just a collector. We need more 45 options. I agree. Let's see. I should have some more 45 content coming soon, so just stay tuned for that. Plus, the Gen 6s. The Gen 6 is going to be crazy. I shot a BB gun. Does that count? Of course not. What's your take on the Ruger RXM now that it's been out for a year? RXM, phenomenal gun. I'm just waiting for the subcompact frame to drop, and that drops at the end of February. The RXM, one of the best releases, period. Not of last year, not of this year. One of the best releases. RXM is innovative, reliable, flat shooting, great trigger, night sights, ergonomic, modular. You can't beat it. Robert, 27 is my favorite. Love the 40, but after I got the 26, I see the hype about it. Shoots flat. Yep, I agree. The 26 is just flat. It's just nasty how flat it is. So easy to shoot. Like button smash. I really reviewing older discontinued firearms and not just the new stuff. Yep. Jonathan Mills, no problem. See, that's the difference. I could just do new reviews and tell every company send me a gun, but there's so many gems out in the wild that have been out for years, 20 years, 30 years, 15 years, 10 years. So many gems. And they're cheaper, built better. From my experience of having like 250 used guns and then like 100 to 150 new guns in the last couple years, the used guns are built better. I hate to say it. A lot of the cases, the old guns are built better. Look at SIG. All my old SIGs are perfect. Gems, quality. All the new SIGs, garbage. I mean, look at my new P320 and 40 I picked up. Appreciate it, Jonathan. All right, much respect. Hatlenberg, respect. Do you mod your Ruger RXM? No, I haven't. Nope, nothing. You don't have to upgrade anything on your Ruger RXM. It's so phenomenal. Let's see. Switch to spring water. Your body retains better and will not turn water. Let's see what I got here. Yeah, it's just a water bottle we have. I don't know where it came from. Guns don't kill people. Bullets. Yep, respect. I also had a dead trigger in my car CM9. I can't remember if it was the bar or the spring. It's the only dead gun I've ever had. Yep, I agree. Desktop on cam. I don't know what that is. I don't know what a desktop is. I don't know if I like the sound of that, though. AZ Desert Reaper. XS Sights DX. Yep, big dots. Oh, night sight. Or a Mariglow cap sight. I like cap sights for self-defense. You can't beat a Mariglow cap sight. Sorry. My boyfriend wants to mod his Ruger, and I'm scared. Don't worry about it. The RXM is built with the tolerance of a Glock. It'll be just fine. Just like upgrading a Glock, it'll be 100% reliable. And just test it. Go to the range, put 200, 300 through it, you're good. Put your carry ammo through it, you're good. Is a SIG good or just bad? Depends. The P320, P365, and the P322, terrible guns. I'm just being real. Great shooters, but for trusting your life, never. Old SIGs, the 938, the 224, 229, 226, 238, what do you call it, 290. All great guns. Old SIGs are phenomenal. Let's see, how do I trust my boyfriend with a gun? What do you mean? Look at how many guns I have. My wife's, yeah, you don't got to worry. Hi, I'm from Portugal. Thanks for your videos. You helped me decide my Glock 43X for everyday carry. Yep, no problem. Respect. Let's see. Nightcore. Yep, great setup. Love the Nightcore. Maple, great setup. I don't care that Croatia is making my Echelon. Okay, exactly. As long as they're reliable and great guns. Austin Stewart, I'm about to buy my first Blacksmith Tactical holster for my Echelon. What do you recommend for IWB? Let's see. I think this is my Echelon holster right here. Monoblock, claw, wedge, mid-height sweat guard. Let me say that again. Code SBM for 10% off. Monoblock. It's the best clip out there. You can use gym shorts, sweatpants, bathing suits, snow pants, khakis, jeans. Doesn't matter. Someone did a donation. I didn't see it, though. I apologize. Whoever did that, sorry, I didn't. Nothing popped up. So whoever that was, let me know in the comments if you got a question or whatever. Claw, monoblock, but thank you. Wedge, great holster from Blacksmith. That's my setup. Is it irresponsible to give my... Okay, I'm just ignoring Bulbasaur. We're not trashing Croatia at all. HS... Yeah, they do. They really do make good stuff. Tell those guys from Caltech to make a new subcompact 9mm. Yep. That's... Trust me, I'm aware. They should, but I got no relationship with them. The version of... Okay, I got to skip all these comments, guys. We're getting way too back. There it is. Bulbasaur. Bro, I don't know what a desk pop is. That sounds weird, dude. A desk pop? I'm not sure what that means. And if I showed you what's on the desk right now, I'd get this video taken down. It's all firearms, ammo, and holsters. You can't show firearms on lives. All right. Thoughts on ported versus comp guns for everyday carry? Ported. Keep my Glock 26 as is. No, yeah, OEM Glocks are just fine. No problem at all. Did the Shadow Systems 920X pass your carry test yet? So I have the CR920 Foundation Series. 100. Yeah, it's reliable now. It just needed to break in. That's it. So hit the like button, guys. It hasn't moved in a bit. Hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. That way it spreads. If you guys are in here, I'd really appreciate it. Shooting a gun at a desk. Oh, gotcha. Well, in that case, no, I'm kidding. I didn't know what it was. Can you, with the way the world's going right now, can you really blame me? A desk pop? It sounds odd. You want your money back? All right. Look up a desk pop. Oh, I have to after this. Wife wants a small gun, but not pocket size. What would you think of? Oh, the 380 Hellcat. Perfect. You nailed it. 380 Hellcat is phenomenal. I just pulled mine out like maybe 4 days ago. Phenomenal gun. Phenomenal. It was just buried. Yeah, get that for her. You can't beat it. Walther CCP, your opinion? It's a good gun. I would just say it's a little big for its capacity, but nothing wrong with that. I mean, I have a 6+1 Shield 45 sitting right here. I got an XDS in 40, 6+1 right here. But no, it's smooth. It's reliable. Do you go to Pennsylvania shows? I do not. No, I don't. Sorry. Can't believe I just spent to... I didn't put you on an ignore list. You're still in here 100%. I don't ignore anyone. I could put you in timeout or whatever they call it on here, but of course not. I didn't do that, Bulbasaur. You're good. How's it going? What's up, Brookside FRM? Hit the like button, guys. I'd really appreciate that. It's from a movie scene. Gotcha. I'll have to look it up. I'll look it up after this. What's up, Solvera? What's up, man? Just tuning in. What's up, man? Respect. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's see. I hope my boyfriend gets me the 380 Hellcat then. Yes, that's what I would tell him. The LCP Max really isn't bad recoil-wise. Even if you want to go a little smaller, it's really not that bad. He's listening. Can you tell him, yes, Gatorade on my bed's boyfriend. Get her a Hellcat. All right, what do you think of the Diamondback DB9? I know you reviewed the... Oh, no, the DB9's nasty. I've reviewed that, too. I have a DB9 Gen 4. You got to get a Gen 4, especially if you buy used Gen 4 only. My buddy's got a Gen 4. He put like 2,000 rounds through it in the last 2 years. 100% reliable. It's shot 138 grain solid core, every hollow point, double tap, Underwood Extreme Defenders. They're reliable as can be. The Gen 4s are great guns. But actually, what do you call it? Diamondback's putting out a crazy revolver. They just had at SHOT Show. It is nasty. Diamondback's coming along really well. They really are. Yeah, I said ignore the question, Bulbasaur, because I didn't know what a desk pop. In my mind, with the way the world's going Diddy style, I thought something else was going on. So my bad. All right. I'll look it up after the, what do you call it? After this. Never been a Glock. Oh, I'll tell you a funny story, though. My local gun store told me they just popped around in their ceiling not too long ago with a 22. They said there was a firearm that completely hid the round that was loaded in it, and they just, instead of hitting the desk, it went straight through their ceiling. And they're attached to other businesses, so that was pretty funny. Pretty wild. All right, never been a Glock guy, but the Gen 619 changed my mind when I got to hold it. Yup. I'll get mine within the next week or two. The 19 Gen 6 is nasty. Absolutely nasty. It's so sick. I don't want a crazy kickback. Gatorade on my bed. 380 doesn't recoil at all. So I would say get the Hellcat 380. The Glock 28s even, that might be a little too big for what you're looking for. I think the Hellcat 380 is the right decision. 100%. Get her one. What's the biggest gun you have shot? Caliber or size? So the biggest gun I own is a High Point JHP 40. And it's only 8+1. That's the biggest gun I have. In terms of caliber, let's see. My buddy has a... I'm trying to think of what he has. His revolver. I don't know. It depends. You mean size or caliber? I'm blanking on it right now. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. All right, wish we would see more new production DASA firearms. I agree, John. Yeah, Jonathan, I agree. What is your most carried guns? Glock 27 is my most carried. My Diamondback DB380 because of work. My XDSM 40. I have a lot. My Kimber Ultra Carry I've started carrying now. I got a holster for it. They're all great. Yep, Diddy style. Hey, the world's crazy, like I said. Defense RBU or Dove mount. Dove dot mounts for non-mil sight. I don't know. I've never tried the Duick Defense RBU, honestly. All I know is the Dove mounts are great. They're phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. FN Reflex or Glock 43X. Ooh, Reflex. Sorry, Glock, Reflex. Do you ever hold a gun sideways gangsta style? Oh, yeah, of course. At the range, we've done it a couple times. Of course. You got to feel that, that feeling. TX22 would love to see that. Yeah, all right. Yeah, the TX22 is a nasty gun. And on top of that, yeah, nasty. All right, nice hands, feet. For Gen 6, Glock 45 or just get the 19. Ooh, get the 19. You can always make a Glock bigger. You can never make it smaller. Keep that in mind. You can always make a Glock bigger. You can never make it smaller. So if I have a Glock 26, I can throw a Glock 23 upper on there, or a Glock 19 upper on there. I can put a Glock 19 mag in it, Glock 17 mag, Glock 19X, full 33 rounder. So you can always make a Glock bigger. You can never make it smaller. So I like the smaller Glocks. Love upgrading parts on my handguns. Do you think the Ramjet is worth the money? I really don't think the Ramjet's worth the money. It's a great product. It does make it shoot flatter, but I'd rather spend that $300, $400 on ammo and just train with my gun more. You'll handle the recoil better than you ever have with more ammo versus a product. Miles, best holster for shorts and sweatpant carry? Right here. The standard IWB holster from Blacksmith Tactical using a monoblock. This is the key. Also, the claw is key, so it's not flopping around. Also, the wedge. Code SBM for 10% off Blacksmith Tactical. The wedge, this is a perfect system. Everything works together. The monoblock clips to anything. And when you draw, it's smooth as can be. I got sweatpants on right now. Watch. Holster's just fine. I can't show you on camera, but it stays exactly where it is. Monoblock, claw, wedge, standard IWB, mid-height sweat guard. You can't beat it. Love upgrading parts on handguns. What do you... okay, I already read that. My bad. Have you ever shot your gun in the air while screaming like the scene in Point Blank? No, I haven't. I have not. Sorry. Mushmore Lore, have you tried the leisure carry belt clip? Yes, I have. Yep, I actually have one. I don't know if it was leisure carry. I'm pretty sure it is actually. Blacksmith Tactical used to sell them. They work great. They work great. But I just use a monoblock, and it works perfect. Nothing better in this setup. How is the HKCC9? I got a review on it if you want to watch it. Phenomenal gun. The HKCC9 is really super underrated and phenomenal. Would you make a video with Hickok 45 or Honest Outlaw? Of course. Of course. I'll make a video with anyone as long as they're real, real people. All right. Wrath. A holster is a holster. Don't trip. No. Sorry. A holster is not a holster. You got to get the right holster. Holsters matter more than anything. I'm telling you. Holsters matter. Let me see if I can get something real quick. Hold on. Stay tuned. Let's see. I think it's right here, actually. Stay tuned. I'll show you why a holster isn't just a holster. I think this is the box. Oh, yeah. Big win. Big win. I wish I could, demonstrate with firearms on here, but I can't. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. Right here is a We the People holster, right? Their claw is garbage. It uses one hole, not two. So there's literally just a hole sitting there. This came with a used gun. This clip will not work on gym shorts, sweatpants, bathing suits, snow pants. This won't work. This is for a belt. This terrible clip is for a belt. Terrible. Terrible holster. Plus, I did a video on the Shorts channel, Spin Firearms Clips. What's up, Mr. Shadow? I appreciate it. What's up, Chris? What is your most hated tiny gun you own? Ooh, that's tough. The most hated tiny gun I own. Probably the Remington RM3. No, the North American Arms Guardian. North American Arms Guardian, the worst gun I own, period. How was your experience at SHOT Show? Thinking about going to Cancun in South Carolina in May. SHOT Show, it's good. It's good. There's a lot of fakeness there, but overall, it's fun. I like seeing all the new products, talking to people, but a lot of fakeness, a lot of weirdness. It is what it is. But yeah, this holster, garbage. This holster, super comfortable, Not going to work on gym shorts or sweatpants. Stealth gear makes a very comfortable holster, but I mean, it's not, trust me, a holster matters. These are terrible holsters, in my opinion, for carrying in gym shorts and sweatpants. If the belt, they'll work probably just fine. Even though this has no retention on the clips channel, I went like this, and the gun just falls out. I took my Blacksmith Tactical, I went like this, nothing. But then I go like this, and it comes right out. That's how you do retention. That's how you perfect retention. We the People is a, Patriot, America Patriot holster. We the People. It's just a garbage holster, covered with patterns and, I don't know. It is what it is. I've had too many We the People holsters to not tell you guys that. All right. Let's see. Is it possible to outrun a bullet? Okay, you know the answer. It's quad. I've spent hundreds on holsters. They're all different and conceal different. Exactly. Maple, yeah, no problem. That's why I do this for, to answer people's questions, to help people. What's up, Chris Church? Did I pick up a Gen 6 yet? I have 2 Gen 6s coming. I have a 45 and a 19. What's my thoughts on the Ruger RXM? Phenomenal gun. Phenomenal gun. Hit the like button, guys. I'd appreciate it. Hit the like button. Also not a fan. I'm not from the U.S. What do you think about ICE? The ICE incident, I haven't seen too much of the video, so I'm not 100% sure. I just know in America, if you're going to carry, you can't cause problems. It doesn't matter what it is. You can't impede law enforcement. You can't touch law enforcement. You can't put your hands on anyone. If I have a firearm, I can't cause an argument. I can't cause a fight. That's the law for carrying a firearm in America. You can stand back and you can only play defense. You can't cause a fight with a gun. That's against the law. When you have a gun, you're a peacemaker. You step on someone's toes, you say, sorry, man, I didn't mean to. I promise you. My bad. You can't, it just is what it is. But yeah, the world's chaos right now. Absolutely chaos. Some holsters are better, but there's a lot of guys that not even using them, which blows my mind. That's why. Yep, one holster is better than nothing, of course. The Beretta APX A1 carry is still reliable? Yes, it's a great gun for the money. What about the thing? That was, they actually walked that back. So that comment, Maple's comment there, they walked that back. They explained what they meant by it. It's exactly what I just said. You cannot walk up to someone, let alone law enforcement, let alone a federal agency, and interfere with anything, push anyone, touch anyone. You can't. You just can't with a firearm. If you weren't armed, do whatever you want. But when you're armed, you cannot be in the middle of anything. You can't cause problems. You can't do road rage with one. You can't. That's just the law with the firearm. RIA imported from Czech Republic. Ultra or Taurus revolvers in terms of quality. Taurus revolvers. Rock Island Armory really rubbed me the wrong way at SHOT Show this year. TSAS PX, no Diddy. TSAS PX9 Duty or Canic, meant the MC9 for next pistol. Canic. I was thinking, Mr. Shed, I was thinking about getting my first firearm. I've been checking out the pocket pistol. I like the M&P Shield Plus and the Taurus TH40C. Not sure. Shield Plus. Why no videos on your rifles? I have done them. Like I said, we're going to be doing more. Once I get that high point rifle, we're going to start doing a lot more rifle content. I just put one out, though, not too long ago. Hit the like button, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Hit that like button. I had a Gen 1 P320 that had the same trigger crunch. It ran fine. Yeah, mine is really odd, though. It gets stuck. It's the weirdest thing. It gets stuck, then it has a double click. Something's not right with it. Because we felt all the other P320s in the case there. And then on top of that, my other P320 doesn't feel like that. On top of that, my old P320 doesn't feel like that. So, and once again, guys, if you do make a donation, tell me what you want it to go towards, right? If you want me to review the new Kel-Tec PR3 EAT, say, I want you to review that. And I'll, that's what I'll do. I'll put it aside for that, review. Or you want me to see a review of the new Canic or the new whatever, just let me know. Hit the like button, guys. I'd appreciate that. Anthony N. Live at you from the work truck. Oh, yeah. You too, man. I hope you have a good day at work. I actually worked at this morning for a little bit, but I had the day off, so I just had to go in and do a couple things. But, yeah, love it. After this, going to go late upstairs, with my 2-year-old and watch some TV with her. Watch some, K-pop. All right. Austin Stewart, how close are you to opening your training course? Would love you to buy a ticket to your course. Oh, yeah, man. Austin, stay tuned for that. I'm thinking we'll have everything done within the next 2 to 3 months. It takes a while. I mean, I can train you guys whenever, but I just want to get certified for concealed carry permits, which is a couple things you got to do. But yeah, if you guys want to train with me or just hang out and chill, let me know. It's simple. If you guys really want to train, I have a great place to go. I have a great place, like an hour from here, hour and a half. We can do whatever, We can shoot whatever. We can train however we want, whatever we want, rifle, pistol, it does not matter. So stay tuned on that, guys. I will be doing training. My buddy and I, he's a great shooter. We're both very different with how we shoot. One, where we're better at, and so it's gonna make for a full all-around class. Perfect. It'll be awesome, man. Austin Stewart, how close are you to opening your? Oh yeah, I already answered that. CBR LSX, you can't be the aggressor if you're carrying. Exactly, you cannot be the aggressor. Everything goes out the window when you're an aggressor. Everything. Now, was that a good legal situation for the agent? That's a tough one, guys. I don't know that much about law, so I don't really know what happens when you impede law enforcement, and I haven't really looked a lot into it. I've been trying to stay a little bit away from politics because at the end of the day, this is all politics. I've been trying to stay away from it because the country's just not in a good place, and I'd rather focus my time on my kids and my family than, stuff that doesn't, just negative stuff, I guess. Much more lore opinion on California gun laws. They're ridiculous. They're terrible. But if you live there, do your best, get your best set up. Maybe something with power, get a shield in 357 SIG, a shield in 40. Get the best power you can for your capacity and train. That's all I can say. The only way to offset capacity is training and power. That's the only way. Training and power will get you out of any situation, regardless of capacity. Yeah, you can't fight with a gun on you. You can't. You'll get arrested. If cops come and if you're the aggressor. Now, if someone hits you and you're carrying a gun and you weren't arguing or fighting, yeah, you can defend yourself by fighting back with a gun on you. But you can't walk up to someone and start the fight. Learn your laws. You said you're not from America, so what are you talking about? Okay, that's just a dumb question. All right, Gatorade on my bed. Chill with the Diddy spin. What? I thought you were on my side. What the heck's going on? No freak offs going on here. All right, let's see. Car CM9 or Glock 43 for summer everyday carry. Glock 43. It's Quan. Get a Glock 43. Great gun. Get a Hawk holster, Stash holster, code SBN. Code SBN5 for 5% off. Or get a Blacksmith Tactical for appendix carry. Austin Stewart, for first AR, what would you recommend? Looking at a BCM or a PSA. PSA makes some great ARs for the money. On top of that, I'm trying to think. Radical Firearms. Mine's been 100% reliable, and it's affordable. I put a couple upgrades in it. Solid. But stay tuned for that High Point. I'm not joking. This isn't a joke. I know High Points are jokes. They're old guns. Thanks, Reaper, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. If you have a donation, let me know what you want it to go towards. I can only, put it towards it if I know what you want. So, but yeah, wait for the High Point review. I know that sounds hilarious. I put the High Point out on my Clips channel. It's so different. It's crazy. It's streamlined. It's new. It's got features. It's phenomenal. So hopefully it shoots just as good. So stay tuned before buying it maybe, and we'll see how that does. I'm serious. Like all the High Points, junk. My High Point right there, garbage. Other High Points, garbage. Their rifle though, go on YouTube right now. Go to Spin Firearms Clips. Go look at it. I'm not joking. It's crazy. And Glock might be putting out their AR, so stay tuned for that. I love my CC9. Just wish some different size grip. Yeah, I agree. CC9 is a good gun, though. Bulbasaur, do you know Jeff? Okay, it's not really that funny. Do I like knives? Of course. I have tons of knives. Are you allowed to carry a knife in the U.S. for self-defense purpose? Of course, Maple. Yep. Let's see. You can carry a knife anywhere you want, anytime you want. I can carry 100 knives if I want in the U.S. It's the United States of America. Thought on the new Echelon 4.0 FC better than the Gen 645? Yes. They're very competitive, but the Echelon has just a little bit more features to it. Glock 45, though, probably, I don't know. They're so close. It's very hard, very hard. Both great guns. If you pick the Echelon, I wouldn't be mad. If you pick the 45, wouldn't be mad at all. I love my Glock 45 Gen 5. The Gen 6, way better, though. The Echelon 4.0 FC is a great gun, though. It's nasty. My Hellcat stopped locking open on the last round, about 500 rounds in. Figured it was a mag issue, bought a new mag, and haven't had a problem since. Every company has issues. Every company has lemons. You can't be perfect every time. It's probably just a spring that went bad. It happens. That's why you got to check your gear always. Echelon, definitely my next purchase. Yep, smart. I definitely want to see a full review of the C-Camp. I'm having a hard time finding ammo that can fit in the mag. So the mag, I know is... Thanks, Reaper. I appreciate that. I know the mag is very hard to load. Very hard to load. So, yeah, we'll do that. Anthony Earthquake. All right. CBS. I live in a 10-round state. Do you think it's worth it to get a full size? No. Stick with a micro compact or a subcompact, or Like I said, the Shield M45 is probably going to be your best setup. Glock 30, Glock 27, 9+1 or 10+1. XDS M40 or XDS M45. The XDS M45 shoots like a dream. The Shield M45 I have right here, shoot like an absolute dream. Ready? Oh, that trigger is so nasty on the Shield 45. I now have 3 of them. I picked up another one this week. They're phenomenal. But that's because I was going to actually do something for Mag Restricted States on the Shield 45. Showing you guys the best setup you can get for power and money. What's up, Best Stone? What's up, Robert? Appreciate that. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. What's up, HD Chillin'? AZ Desert Reaper. Would you do a collab with Kentucky Ballistics? Yeah, of course. If they hit me up, of course. Sure. I would do a collab with anyone. Bigger channel, smaller channel, it doesn't matter. I just love to shoot, right? All right, let's see. I got another donation. I don't see it, though. 2A Baby, yep. I don't know what's going on with that. Thank you, Reap and Sell. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Have you ever tried I really appreciate you, Reap and Sell. Thank you very much. If there's anything you want to go to, let me know in the comments. Have you ever tried a curved bullet like an... Okay. You're good, Gatorade. I just didn't know why you asked me about Diddy stuff. I know I say it a lot, but I'm trying to avoid the Diddy stuff. That's the point. That's the point of saying no Diddy. Yeah, we're gonna ignore. I don't know what's going on with Bull. It is the nicest high point I've ever seen. Weird to say. I know. High Point might actually become a real company, not just a company to laugh at or a joke. I'm not joking. If you haven't seen it, when we're done with this live, go look at the new High Point rifle. Crazy features. Great trigger. It's got a better trigger than my Springfield St. Victor from the factory. It's wild. I think they're going to turn High Point around. I really do. Thoughts on the CZ Shadow 2 carry compact? Great gun. But for everyday carry, it's solid. It's, I don't know. Yeah, solid gun. Solid gun. Buddies, do I F with the 43X? Oh, yeah, 43X is phenomenal. Gatorade on my bed? Nope, can't do knives on here either. What's my everyday carry knife? I got a bunch of them. I got CRKTs. I got a Scallywag Tactical Mud Skipper. Thanks, Reap and Sow. I got a bunch of them. It all depends what you're wondering about, right? Let's see. Jeetbergs, thoughts on hand lotion? I use hand lotion, but here's the thing. I do real man's work. This week I worked in -26 weather outside. You hear that? Plumbing in -26. Plumbing in -20 at 4 a.m. 4:30. That's why my hands get like that. I'm always shooting outdoors. People see the videos with my hands. That's because I do new construction plumbing in the cold. Where I'm at, it's negative every day. For the last 2 weeks, it's been negative. I work outdoors. Anyone I work with, same hands. It's called man hands. We beat our hands up. Always getting injured. Always getting dry. It is what it is. If you guys are worried about my hand lotion, then that's some Diddy stuff. All right. Price East, what are your thoughts on the Glock 26 Gen 5 for the first firearm? Great, perfect pickup. Perfect pickup. Oh, I see it. I see it, Ammo Andy. Sorry. Give me 1 second, Ammo Andy. Thanks for taking the time to respond. Yeah, no problem. That's what this is about. Tempted to pick up a CZ Shadow Carry. Great. Yeah, get a CZ Shadow Carry. That's a phenomenal carry option. Thanks, Plato's Cave. Ammo Andy. What's good? 10mm compact beside Glock Springfield. Wow. Wow, that's a tough one. Glock and Springfield. 10mm compact. I hate to say it. Oh, stay tuned, actually. Ammo Andy, stay tuned. Give me a week. Give me a week. I can't say it on here, but give me a week, okay? Let's see. What else is good for a 10mm compact? There isn't much out there. But Smith & Wesson makes a good compact 10mm. They actually have, I think, a 4-inch barrel 10mm, if I'm not wrong. So Smith & Wesson, upgrade it with an Apex. Hit the like button, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the like button. But Ammo Andy, definitely stay tuned. I got something coming for you. And it's affordable, so stay tuned. One more until 100. Double tap. Yep, I appreciate that, Gatorade. XDS Mod 2 and 45. Great gun. Manzim Timus or whatever. Buddy Z, XD 40 subcompact. Thank you, Reap and So. I really appreciate that once again. Thank you very much. The XD40. Oh, thank you again. XD40 subcompact. Phenomenal gun. Phenomenal gun. Thank you, Reap and So. I really appreciate that. I really do. If there's something you want to go to, you just got to let me know. I'm still waiting on that. XD40 subcompact. Phenomenal. Just phenomenal. It's not your thing, but the Beretta M9A4 is perfection. Okay, I'll check it out. Nice hands, feet 11. Do a collab with Jeff O'Malley. I honestly don't know who that is. But you're probably just messing with me, so it is what it is. You'll love your... Thanks, man. Thanks, CNTS Cost. I appreciate that. R Reno 6 or Ren 60. Great info. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Bulba, come on, Bulbasaur. Just be... Yeah, come on. Oh, my gosh. No one's discriminating you because you're British or autistic. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Hit the like button, guys. You got to get more hard-headed and stronger. No one's... Why would you even think like that? All right, TDM. What's your favorite holster for concealed carry in summer clothes? Right here. Blacksmith Tactical inside the waistband holster with a monoblock, a claw, a wedge, code SBM for 10% off, and a mid-height sweat guard. This, I'm wearing sweatpants right now. I'm using the same holster. Hold on. I can't show firearms on the channel, but trust me, it's the best way to go. They work with gym shorts, everything. Or if you want to use a regular holster with, you know, that has like a polymer clip or anything else, Arrowhead Tactical gym shorts and sweatpants. Code SBN for 10% off. You can put a belt inside your gym shorts and sweatpants from Arrowhead Tactical. Code SBN for 10% off. Those are the best ways to carry. Okay, let's see. Trolls keep the... Yeah, I love trolls. You got to respect trolls. They do what they do, and you got to respect it. Austin Stewart, thoughts on SPRs for standard 16? Oh, I like small. No diddy. I like ARPs. ARPs with a brace is just fine for me. I don't need to pay extra money. I don't need to be in a different, registration. I just love ARPs. They're great, or PCCs. Yeah, I can do knives. I have a lot of knives up on the channel. Let's say some of these comments weird. Yep, I agree with you. S Stone. Do trees explode in the cold where you live? So my buddy is actually from like 3 or 4 hours up north. He's seen it with his own eyes. Where he lives, yeah, they explode. I haven't seen any around me. But yeah, that happens, especially where I live. That definitely happens. It's a real thing. I'm in new construction HVAC. It's 25 here right now. Respect Austin Stewart. Great, great, what do you call it? Great career. You do real work. You don't sit in an office. Nothing against office, but, when you're outside in these conditions and busting your butt, getting hurt every day, pulling your back. I dislocated my finger. I worked with a dislocated finger for a week because the doctor told me it was just fine. My finger was like crooked like this. He's like, yeah, it's fine. It's just swollen. Yeah, it's real work. You should try Blue Line Henning Group baseline. I have the Blue Line. I have it. I have the Henning Group. Henning Group's the best. Respect, man. Great. The fact you know about Henning Group says a lot about you. Respect. Respect, man. Respect, GOAT. Let's see. Elephant Express. Powerade is better than Gatorade. All right. Mark Rich, what is your review on the Canic Meta MC9 Meta? I haven't reviewed it yet. Would you go Pocket Carry with Hellcat Pro? No. Pocket Carry would be the original Hellcat and lower. I would even get the Hellcat 380 for Pocket Carry. It's a great gun. Phenomenal gun. But the Hellcat Pro is just a tad bit too big for Pocket Carry. What's up, Ammo Andy? Stay tuned for that. I'm telling you. Springfield 10mm is soft. It's very smooth. Very smooth. The Glock 29 Gen 5 is smooth as can be, though. Elephant Express, can you shout out my friend Annie Gar? She's a huge fan of your videos. I guess. Hey, if Annie Gar is something bad or something else, then I don't know. So, shout out to Annie Gar. I'm doing that because you guys are here. Thanks, Reapin' So. I appreciate it. Do you see the new lever delayed pistol by Rada Arsenal? No, I haven't. I'll have to check that out. What do you think on the TH10 compact from Taurus? I was actually going to say that. Haven't tried it, but I've been looking at picking one up. So stay tuned. I should be getting the TH10 at some point here. 100 likes is so slay. Yeah, I appreciate it. Guys, keep hitting the like button. Hit the like button if you're in here. I'd really appreciate it. It doesn't cost you guys anything, and it helps me out. So if you guys could hit the like button, I'd really appreciate it. How can this guy not know who Jeff O'Malley... I'm blanking. I'm blanking on Jeff O'Malley. Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos. I only watch very specific YouTube videos. What was the reason you liked the Nomad 26? Okay, the Nomad 26X. And do you think... Yes, I think Springfield will release a subcompact. I 100% think that. But for the Nomad, I like how it's rounded. The ergonomics are so much better on the Nomad Defense than a Glock or the Glock Store 26X. It's rounded. Plus, it comes with a magwell. That feels phenomenal. Plus, it comes with a metal backstrap. That feels phenomenal. Plus, it handles recoil. Like, the material they used absorbs the recoil so much better than the Glock Store one. So much better. My buddy had his 27X Glock Store. I had my Nomad Defense 27X. Shot them back-to-back. Completely different. Code SPN5 for 5% off Nomad Defense. You can't beat it. I want to run the Taurus TX9. Get one. Try it out. Can't show guns on lives. You can't show guns on lives. I do on all my other videos. What's up, Maddie45X? Respect. Oh, yeah, that's a ridiculous comment. All right, JLY, what's the brand? I'm not sure. You can show the guns, just not touch them. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not playing, I'm not playing with my channel. Work too hard for this. James Wick, have you ever tried sidecar holsters? Yes, of course. I got a flex rig right here. Great holster. Great holster. Code SBM for 10% off. I even throw a wedge on the gun side. Ball game. I mean, right here. Ball game. This is all you need. Every time this guy's... Okay. Hey, guys, Spin Firearms. What's up, Maddie? I think you show gun... okay, I'm just fast-forwarding because there's a lot of ridiculous stuff. It's a racial slur? What are you talking about? Okay, I'm not reading any of this bullcrap. All right, Mr. Shadow didn't do it. What's the best pocket carry handgun in your opinion? Ruger LCP, Max, Springfield 911, or 238. I have a Glock, but I don't carry it. I always carry a Canic or a 1911. Respect. If that's what works for you, respect. Okay, Gatorade, just enough. I'm stuck between the Hellcat and Hellcat Pro. Thoughts? I like the Hellcat. You can always make a Hellcat bigger. You can't make it smaller. You can put a Hellcat Pro slide on a Hellcat. You can throw a Hellcat Pro mags in a Hellcat. But you can never throw a Hellcat mag in a Hellcat Pro and make it smaller. So I always go with the smaller of the two. You'll never know when you need it. Taurus GX4, Micro Compact, or Ruger LCP Max. Ruger LCP Max over the GX4. Oh, dang. Well, I didn't know about that, so I had no idea. I don't like my chat. Okay, that's just ridiculous. You guys, I don't like when people are putting bull crap on here trying to get me in trouble or whatever the case may be. That's all it is. I love everybody who watches the channel. Just not clowns. Not people that spend their day being clowns. Don't you have better stuff to do than trolling? Like, go find something to do. Whatever. All right. Do I love the RXM? I love it. Great gun. Budget 1911 options. Rock Island Armory makes great. The BBR 3.1 is phenomenal. Rock Island Armory makes some solid ones. I would just say look at the Para Ordnance. Look at the use section for 1911s. You'll find some great options, higher end options for cheaper. Hit the like button. I don't care what you got me to say. I'm not a clown. It doesn't matter. I'm solid. I'm not a clown. It doesn't matter what I said. If I didn't mean it, then who cares? Whoa. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Clowns. All right, Alex, do I pocket or don't pocket carry? I never would. Why? Pocket carry is 100% safe. Would I pocket carry a Shield Plus? It's a little big, but if you have shorts or pants that work with, then yeah, of course. Any issues to date with the LCP Max? No, and I have 4 of them. And gone. All right. You guys, we don't have to deal with, what's his name anymore. I don't like putting people in timeout, but that guy's gone. 26 or 19. Get a Glock 26 because you can throw a 19 upper on the 26 with a dust cover. And on top of that, you can throw a 19 mag in a 26 with a sleeve. You can make a Glock 26 the same as a 19, but you can never shrink a 19. Yep, Blacksmith Tactical. Recommendations on concealed carry guns for any caliber for true everyday carry that is easy to conceal in any outfit. Ooh. Well, you need a Blacksmith Tactical holster. These go with any outfit. Jeans, sweatpants, bathing suits, snow pants. It does not matter. This clips to it. It's a monoblock, a claw, a wedge, and a mid-height sweat guard. Code SBM for 10% off. Then if you're looking for something that'll carry anywhere, Glock 26, Glock 27, Shield and 45, XDS and 40, XDS and 45. There's so many great options. It's endless. Appreciate you going fast through us, but man, some of these people need to be ignored. Oh yeah, I'm getting them out of here. What are my thoughts on polymer lower for ARs? I could go either way. All right. Elephant is gone. All right, I got to get him out of here. Hold on, guys. Elephant. Let's see. How do I get him out of here? Hide user. All right, he's gone, guys. We got that clown out of here. Let's go. If you had $500 right now, what would you go out and buy for everyday carry that's somewhat new to the market? 500. Wow, that's hard. Probably the Hellcat 380. Probably the Hellcat 380. If it's newer to the market, I would go with that. Or the RXM. Like the look of the staccato, but just can't justify $2K for a handgun. So I have some guns that are $3 grand, almost $4 grand, $2 grand. They're great. But if you're not going to carry it, you know, they're more fun guns for me. And I've seen major issues with staccatos in live training classes. Hit the like button, guys. I'd appreciate it. So I agree. You don't need a staccato. My Glock will outrun a staccato in the long run, 100% of the time. What do you think is a great handgun for women to appendix carry for a first carry? I'd say Walther PPS M2, Springfield Army Hellcat, Glock 43, Shield Plus, XDS. Those are all great options. Can you convert a Glock 30 to a 10 millimeter? Yes. The barrels are a little hard to find, but yes, you can. And you just got to change out the extractor too. All right, what's your favorite Glock clone brand? Wow. I'd say the RXM is my favorite Glock clone. Thoughts on the new Keltec PR3AT? I felt it, and it's great. I can't wait to get it. What's up, Sleeps Compact? Let's see. Can you shout out my friend Gabe? Okay, I'm not doing this. That guy's gone, too. Peace out. Let's see. I want to get the Prodigy, but the price hurts to look at. Yeah, the Prodigy is a phenomenal gun, though. I run it like crazy. It's reliable as can be. It's a phenomenal, phenomenal gun. RXM was definitely in my list for the 500 mark. Also want to use it for carry optics. I use compact echelon for, yeah, 2 great guns. Glock 26X, yep, I agree. Glock 26X, great way to go. Ever have issues with the Glock 42 failure to feed hollows? No, but I have heard of that happening. If that's happening to you, I would get a new guide rod or polish your feed ramp. Maddie, when the Prodigy starts to get like lower 8 ranges, I'd buy one. Yep, fair enough, fair enough. Best ways to carry in dress clothes. Once again, Blacksmith Tactical or pocket carry. So, Hog Holster, Stash Holster, code SBN 5 for 5% off. Blacksmith Tactical inside the waistband holsters, code SBN for 10% off. And you just need a smaller gun like a Hellcat or, you know, a CSX. What's up, G Money, too? What's up, man? Goat, I'd carry Glock 26, wasn't an option. What gun around the size would you carry? If Glock, the M&P 40C, the M&P 9 subcompact are great options. The CZ-P10S is a great option around the size of a 26 or a 27. The P224 by SIG, great options. All right, let's see. My one local gun store doesn't want to talk to you unless they're... Yeah, that's ridiculous. Gun stores are terrible. You have to find a good one and just stick with that one. I only go to one gun store in my area because they're good people. They're solid people. I'll never mess with some of these bigger gun stores. They're clowns. So is the Blacksmith Tactical. This is the V2. This is the V2. This is another great holster. I prefer the monoblock, though. Just my preference. It works better, in my opinion. But the V2 is great as well. Double discrete carry clips. It's the same manufacturer as the monoblock. And then also make sure you get a claw and a wedge. That's the only difference. Same company that make these clips, but I like the monoblock better. The V2 is great, though. Phenomenal. Do you think Glock will release? Yes, they will. Oh, a Glock 26X. I think they will, actually. I do. I think they'll realize how great it is. All right, I'm getting the Keltec PR3AT. Oh, yeah, me too. 100%. Let's see. What are the best ear muffs for shooting? Yes, right here. Use code SBN. You'll get 10% off. And what I would say is get the mid-level. So they have like I think they have a $50 pair, $100, and $150. These are the $150, but these have Bluetooth, so I can listen to music and stuff. These are Shell Shocks. Code SBN for 10% off. Look at the ears. It's like gel memory foam. So 1, it seals your ears way better. 2, it doesn't give you headaches. It doesn't like press down on your glasses. They are the best, and they look absolutely sick. You cannot beat Shell Shock. They're the best in the industry. My buddy rocks them. I rock them. They're just the best. And they make great eye protection, like really solid eye protection. Hit the like button, guys. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, Shell Shock makes the best ear pro. It really has helped my ears out a lot. Let's see. The problem with is short issues they released. Okay. How did you find such good deals on used guns? Because I check websites every single day. Every single day I check websites for used guns. Every single day. That's how you'll find them. You just got to work on it. Or bid on them. Would you rather have a stock Glock 19 Gen 5? Ooh. Stock Gen 19 Gen 5, non-MOS. Yep, you can't beat a 19 Gen 5. What are your state laws on 18-year-olds acquiring and carrying a pistol? So, I believe they can buy one, but they can't carry it. I'm pretty sure. Or what it is, I think there's only certain gun stores that will sell it. My local gun store will sell to 18-year-olds. They will. But many others won't. I actually overheard a conversation with an 18-year-old, and a lot of other places wouldn't sell to him. What is the difference in the LCP Max 75th anniversary trigger? It just feels better. And on top of that, it's colored. But yeah, it's an overall better trigger, 100%. It pulls better. It feels better on the finger, everything. 18-year-old carry, depends on the state. Yep. I hope my BF... Okay. Which guide rod did y'all upgrade to in the Glock 42? I would go DPM. DPM guide rods only. They're the best. Do you pull weight trigger video with the tool? I do not. I do not pull the weight on it. Nope. But just get one. I'm telling you, it's the best trigger, especially for a Glock 42. Who has a regular Glock 24 round? I do. I put Henning groups on all my extendeds. Did you purchase your guns in your... Oh, yeah, you got to buy. Of course, this is a business, guys. Spin Firearms is a business, especially with training and stuff we're going to be doing. You got to, you buy it through your business. Oh, but it's not registered in my business. It's registered in my name, but you can write it off and stuff like that. Here you can be gifted one and only carry on your land. Fair enough. What's up, J Ray? I need one for my 26. Yup, you do. Code SBM for 15% off Trigger Shark. Had a call. Sorry, I missed it if you did reply to my comment. Yep. 18-year-old carry is in. Yep, you can carry here. But like I said, the local gun stores might not sell to you. So, just bought a 26V. Do you think it'll be reliable? Yes, I think it will be. And also, Trigger Shark makes triggers for the 26V. I think it will be. Just test it. Ruger LCP and CAR are trash. That's bullcrap. I have 4 LCP Maxes, 4 other LCPs, 100% reliable, through thousands of rounds. CARs, I have like 7 or 8 of them now. Only one that had issues. That's bullcrap. I actually do this. I actually shoot my guns all the time and test them. Sorry, Eagle, but you're wrong. What are your thoughts on Civil Liberty Defense 380? Oh, they're phenomenal. Civil Liberty makes some of the best rounds out there. They go so fast. Check the 3rd gen. Oh, yeah. The 5096. Oh, yeah. They have all sorts of old metal frame Smiths that you can buy used online. And they're phenomenal guns. I'll pick one up eventually here. I want to make a Nomad Defense 33X, but in one of your videos, you said it wouldn't work with the Gen 4. No, all I was saying is because of what I had going on in my what do you call it, frame. No, I'm pretty sure you can run a Gen 4 upper on there. I meant because of what parts I already had on there. But here, I'll throw my 33 Gen 4 on there, and we'll give it a go. I'll make a short on it. Would you go standard versus the flex rig? Yeah, standard. I prefer standard, 100%. 100%. Hopefully she gets you that holster. Code SBM for 10% off. I hate the Hogue grips, however you spell it. Oh, the Hogue grips are the best, but they got only on certain guns. They only feel good on smaller guns. They also make knives that feel ridiculous, that have crazy grips on them. My LCP2 is garbage, but it runs. Garbage. No, LCP2 is not garbage. If you really like, I was shooting my LCP at 40, 50 feet last year in Vegas, no problems. It's all about you and your training. All about you and your training. Throw a Hogue grip on your LCP2, and that'll change it. How many Glock 29s do you have, my some compact brother? Is that it? 29. Oh, 29s. Yep. No, I only have one Glock 29. I need to get more, but I'm waiting for that Gen 6. Walther a lot. Is that a good brand? Yeah, Walther is a great company, Robert. Great company. I'm not sure if I do some upgrades on my first firearm. What is your thoughts on upgrades? Yeah, you just got to go with reliable brands, reliable companies, and yeah, as long as, especially with Glocks, Springfield, Smiths, upgrades go really well. With some of the cheaper guns, they don't do very well. So it all depends on what you got. Any rifle content in the future, LSX said. Yes, I got a high point AR. And like I said, don't laugh. The new high point AR, go check it out. It's actually a real gun. It's not the bullcrap high point used to be putting out. And then, yeah, we'll get to a bunch of these as well. Hit the like button, guys. I appreciate that. I can't show you the Hellcat on my on a live, but you can look it up on my channel. Also, if you guys are making donations or gifting me anything, make sure you tell me what you want it to go towards. Whether it's a part, a product, ammo, a firearm, just let me know. Hey, what Blacksmith Tactical holster model will fit the SCT-19 frame? It won't. You're going to have to get a different company. I don't think they make one. Maddie 45X, how many guns do you think you own? I own a lot. I own a lot. A ridiculous amount, I'll say that. The grip doesn't change the fact the parts won't last over 5K. Yeah, it's not meant to last over 5K in LCP. Just like a Taurus GX4 isn't meant to last 5K rounds. That's budget firearms for you. But so, you got to swap a part out. That's firearms. A lot of these guns, P365X won't last past 3 rounds. The X trigger, it's, you got to read into your guns and, remember when you need to swap it out. That doesn't mean it's trash. Any interest in Colt Pythons? Oh, yeah, of course. G Cortez, I should have some Colt content coming soon. Yeah, Maddie, the high point is the AR is solid. It's so weird. I think they're gonna turn their company around. They already have the name, everything. So I'm about to get off here, guys. But SCT 19 frame doesn't fit great in my other. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think of the name. Ah, I want to say Harry's Holster makes an SCT 19 one. I'm not 100% sure though. I'm blanking. What double tap ammo for 9mm? Austin Stewart. Code SBM for 10% off. Make sure you get the 77 grain. 77 grain can't be beat. Let's see. Upgrades for M&P Shield plus 40. So I'm carrying an M&P Shield 40 converted to 357 SIG right now. Getting an Apex trigger for it. Game changing. Meeper night sights or night vision night sights. Code SBM for 10% off. You can't beat it. Should I upgrade my 26 to a 26X? You can't beat it either way. It can't hurt to have an extra frame laying around, right? So definitely get the Nomad Defense 26X. Code SBN for 5% off. Code SBN 5 for 5% off. What do I use on my 26X? I got OEM ones. I got Norsos. I got Hooper Gunworks. They all work. The Nomad Defense makes a great tolerance frame. Let's see. Tell the guy in a self-defense. Okay. No, you don't tell the guy to change his parts in a self-defense encounter. You just do the work before you need it. That's all it is. I change out parts on my guns all the time. That's what testing your guns is for. You start seeing your slide go a little slower. You start seeing things get hung up. You swap out the parts. It's called preventative maintenance. You do it before you're in a situation. Why do you think I have... I wish I could show you guys my gun parts. Literally, boxes of gun parts. That's what you're supposed to have. You're always supposed to have backup parts and swap it out. What do you think about the Shield X? It's a great gun. I felt one. It's a phenomenal gun. Shield X is solid. I will give it that. Jordan. Yep. Grip zone for life. The grip zone. Yep. You can't beat the grip zone. Thinking of grabbing a TX22. Yep. The TX22 is nasty. The best gun. I love my TX22. What distance do you zero at your dot at? Probably like 25 yards is good. 20 yards. Robert, I got my 27 today for everyday carry. Can't beat it. I got my 25 sitting right here. Or my 27 sitting right here. I got a Shield 45 right here. I got a Shield 357 SIG right here. I got a Car 45 right here. Yep. What do you think of shooting? Yeah, I already talked about that earlier in the live. Go back. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. The live, I will be going live more often. I'm getting off right now. So real quick, hit the like button for me. I appreciate it, guys. Hopefully I answered some questions. We had some clowns in here. They wouldn't do that if they ever saw me in person. They definitely wouldn't act that way. But that's what you get. There's a bunch of Britons acting ridiculous in here. This is America. It's a different place here. Yeah, no problem. I can only be honest. That's all I have. All I have is my honesty and experience. If the gun jams, I tell you about it. If the gun's unreliable, I tell you about it. If the gun is bad recoil impulse, I'll tell you about it. If the optic doesn't work, I'll tell you about it. If the ammo's great, I'll tell you about it. I'm never going to bullcrap anyone because at the end of the day, that's what a lot of these gun tubers do. A lot of them. Money's behind a lot of their opinions. I don't have money behind my opinions. Do I work with companies? Of course I do. But that doesn't matter. Blacksmith Tactical, I've been buying these for years before I started the channel. I've been buying these holsters. I had like 50 holsters from him before I started the channel. You know, these are all products I use every single day. I'm not going to lead you in the wrong direction, right? I never would do that. That's the point of the live, of the channel, and also the live, to tell you guys the honest truth. There's no point in bullcrapping people, but all these gun tubers that work for companies, they have a narrative. I'll never have that narrative. Mr. Shadow 420, the high point, my high point pistol, 100% reliable, smooth as can be, accurate, but it's so massive. Respect, Aaron. The high point AR, it's been reliable in the testing I've seen. So when I get mine, we'll do a full review on it. We'll see how reliable it is. No problem, DJF. Respect. Viewers, do your research. He lies about price more than the... Oh, my gosh. This dude's such a clown. Such a clown. If I'm lying about price, how come I show receipts in my videos? It's simple. You just don't spend the time looking for used guns. I'm on I almost slipped. I'm on websites every single day. Every single day. Looking at used. Every day. That's how I find the deals. I bid on stuff. I'll have like 10 bids going at once. I'll lose 8 of them. So what? I'll get 2 for super cheap. You got, what's his name? Eagle Cliff Legends doesn't spend the time buying used like that. He doesn't spend multiple times a day going through it. Yeah, I almost gave, yeah, I can't say it on the live. It's sorry, legends. You just don't do what I do. I know the websites. I've told you guys a bunch of the websites. It's so simple, but you got to dedicate time. I guarantee 99.9% of gun owners don't check websites in the morning, at lunch, at night, in the afternoon. Exactly. Yep. Look at that. I got an XTS for 250 with 2 mags. What's up, PNW? Minuteman, what's up? That's my point. If you look, you'll find it. I have no reason to lie. I have zero reason. Why would I do what's Oh, we're back. But no, there's no point in lying about the price, because I would just make a video on the gun and just not say the price if that was the case. The XDS I have right here in 40 Smith & Wesson, $285. I showed you the receipt. My Ruger SR40 subcompact right here, that was $230 with 2 mags. I showed the receipt in the video. My SIG P320 subcompact and 40, $350. I showed it. Yeah, you gotta be hungry for the deals. You gotta want it. You gotta dedicate time. You need to work hard. Also, if you guys are sending donation and gifts, I see gifts. Make sure you tell me what you want it for. I don't know what you want it to go for if you don't leave a comment. Make sure you're leaving a comment. Hey, I want you to review this. Hey, I want you to review this Canic, this part, this optic. So make sure you let me know. Yep, Glock 26 for 300. Simple. Exactly my point. I can't help but comb through. Thank you, PNW Minuteman. Respect. Thank you, PNW. I appreciate that. But let's see. Did he say what he wants me to? I can't help but comb through PSA and Primate. Yep. Oh, yeah. AIM surplus. Oh, of course. There's so many great ones. He really isn't lying. He's giving us some good info and deals. I tell you guys where to go. No one listens to me. Always check the top comment in my videos. Always. No one listens to me. If you guys checked it, I mean, actually, a lot of people do listen to me, but the ones that are complaining don't listen to me. And I know a lot of the people listen to me because I see it. I can actually see that. Let's see. Deals all day. Yup. Do I trust the P32 for carry? Oh, yeah. And Double Tap designed their 32 auto around the P32. So if you run it with Double Tap 32, 10.5 for 300. Yup. Oh, I'm back. Awesome. Yeah, you just got to be a Gen 5. You just got to be a Gen 5 for $300. Yep. You just got to look. You just have to go to local gun stores. It's simple. MC9. Yep. CSCBR. Oh, I already said that. Sorry, stuff's coming in now. But yeah, hit the like button. I'm about to get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Lots more content. Yep. If you look for deals, you'll find them. Sorry. Of course. So here's the thing. We're about to find out. I just got that P320. It has a weird trigger. We're about to find out if mine will do it. If I can get mine to do it, what else can you say? Oh, yeah, the P938 steel curtain's a phenomenal gun. Phenomenal gun. I think that SIG should make the P938 stack and a half, like a P365. Go back to their old machining, their old parts, make the 938 10+1. I appreciate the way in your short that you fire your guns. Fast and one-handed, real world. Yep, Legion, that's why I do it. And I'm holding a camera. In all my shorts, I'm shooting one-handed, relatively fast, and filming. And I keep my camera steady. Notice how steady I keep this hand while shooting and absorbing recoil. I'm shooting 45s, subcompact 40s, micro 40s, one-handed, like this, in freezing cold. Half the videos I've done this winter have been in negative weather. You know, it just is what it is. No, I haven't tried the Ivor Johnson Thrasher. I'll have to check it out. I'll be checking the trigger. Yep. Oh, yeah, Trigger Shark. Can't beat him. And I know the owner personally. He's a legit dude. And just wait. He's going to have something crazy coming out. Probably in a couple months, like 3-4 months. But he's going to have the nastiest release for the Glock industry. It's going to mess things up. Just wait till you guys see it. All right, guys. I'm heading out of here. Thanks for watching the live. Do you know the Fusion XF Pro? I do not. Nope. Sorry. Have a good one, guys. Stay warm out there. Keep working hard. If you have goals, keep going for them. Take care of your family. Make some money. Get out to the range. Test your guns. Do preventative maintenance on them. And yeah, I'm out of here, guys. Yup, no problem, guys. Have a good one. Respect. Respect, everyone.